What if I told you that the most painful cage in the world is not built with iron bars, not protected by guards, not locked by anyone else, but is made of your own thoughts? This is the story of John, a young South Asian man whose mind never slept, until one unexpected lesson from a quiet monk showed him a path to freedom he didn't know existed. Listen closely. This story might open a door inside you. John lived in the calm village of Darapur, goats nibbling on grass, women drawing water from the well, shopkeepers sipping morning tea. But inside John's head, chaos. His thoughts were like monsoon thunder. What if I fail the exam? What if my father gets angry? Why did those boys laugh? Was it at me? His face looked steady, yet his mind was spinning like a bicycle wheel on a downhill slope. During class, his eyes stared at the blackboard, but his thoughts were louder than the teacher. His friend whispered, "John, you look tense." He nodded with a weak smile, but deep inside, he felt trapped. That night, John tried to study, but every page he flipped opened a new wave of anxiety. His heartbeat grew heavy, his throat tightened, his hands shivered. He shut his textbook and muttered, "Why can't my mind leave me alone?" His grandmother entered the room, saw his trembling hands, and placed her palm gently on his back. "John, go to the hilltop monastery tomorrow. Speak to the silent monk. People with noisy minds find peace there." John wasn't sure he believed her, but he was tired of fighting his thoughts alone. The next morning, John climbed the stone steps leading to the small monastery under a vast banyan tree. A monk in simple orange robes sat quietly, eyes closed, breathing like the stillness of dawn. Without opening his eyes, he said, "Your footsteps are loud with worry." John froze. The monk looked at him gently. "A mind full of thoughts is like a room full of dust. You cannot see clearly." John sat down, unsure how this stranger knew so much. The monk handed John a cloth bag. "Pick up those pebbles," he said. John collected a handful and placed them inside. "Each pebble is a thought. Now, carry it." John lifted the bag easily. "Add more." He filled it again. The weight increased. More. Soon the bag felt like a sack of bricks. John dropped it and groaned. "This is too much. I can't carry it." The monk smiled softly. "Yet this is what you do every day. You pick up every fear, every doubt, every memory, and you hold them tightly." John stared at the heavy bag. The monk continued, "Life gave you thoughts, so they can pass through you, not so you can collect them." The monk pointed at the bag. "Now empty it." John removed each pebble slowly. The monk spoke gently. "Step 1, recognize. Say this is fear, this is worry, this is pressure." Step 2, allow. Let the thought exist without fighting it. Step 3, release. Let it fall away, like you drop a pebble. John placed the last pebble on the ground. The monk gave the now empty bag back to him. "Lift it." It felt weightless. The monk smiled. "That is your mind when you stop carrying everything." For the first time in a long time, John felt space inside his chest. His breathing softened. His shoulders relaxed. Every morning and night, he practiced the 3 steps. When worry came, he whispered, "This is worry." When fear came, he said, "This is pressure." Then he imagined dropping a pebble. Within days, people noticed the change. John walked lighter. He spoke slower. His smile returned. His teacher asked a question in class, and this time, John heard it clearly. His grandmother said, "John, you look peaceful today." He replied, "I stopped carrying thoughts that were never mine." Your mind becomes heavy only when you hold every thought too tightly. Recognize, allow, release. Empty your inner bag, and peace will finally find a place to rest.